Hi, I'm Jen from Tea Leaves and Tweed, and welcome to another Sunrise Tea Session. This morning I'm sharing something very special with you. I'm sharing a session of red raspberry leaf herbal infusion. Instead of drinking a true tea today, I'm going to be infusing an herb known as red raspberry leaf. This is the leaf of the raspberry bush, and it doesn't taste like raspberries, but I'll give you a little bit of my take on what it does taste like. And this is a very special tea session because I have a special announcement. I'm pregnant again. I'm about 17 weeks pregnant now. And as those of you who read my blog may know, I've recently gone through a pregnancy loss. So this is a very exciting time for me. And I'm very happy to be able to share it with you while I'm this far along. So let's brew. Here I have my brewing setup. When I brew herbal infusions, I tend to brew them for about 5 to 15 minutes. So I've actually already started brewing my red raspberry leaf in hot water. This is about a heaped tablespoon of red raspberry leaves in my Dancing Leaves mug from the Republic of Tea. So this is a 10-ounce mug, and I just poured boiling water over that and covered it to steep. It's been steeping now about maybe between 5 and 10 minutes, a little longer than that. But first I wanted to talk a little bit about red raspberry leaf. Now, I'm not an herbalist, although I've made a long amateur study of herbalism. So I recommend that you consult an herbalist or a doctor if you want to try herbal remedies for yourself. But red raspberry leaf tea was recommended to me by my acupuncturist when we were still trying to have a baby. And there's some controversy about drinking it during the first trimester. Of course, this turned out not to be an issue for me because I had trouble eating or drinking much of anything during my first trimester. But now that I'm solidly in the second trimester, I find that a cup of red raspberry leaf tea is a wonderful daily way for me to support my pregnancy. So here we have the loose red raspberry leaf. It's a very fluffy herb. Really good red raspberry leaf tea will have this kind of quality to it where one side of the leaf is a dark green color and the other side is white. It gives it kind of a cottony appearance. This is a nice quality red raspberry leaf. It's got nice big leaves. Like my true tea leaves, I like to drink my herbs from bulk loose leaves. Instead of getting tea bags, because the herb that's in the tea bags is often kind of cut up or ground and is a slightly lesser quality. I keep my herbs in locking lid jars to keep them away from air and moisture, and I store them in a cool, dark place. This red raspberry leaf came from Star West Botanicals, which sells organic and wild-crafted herbs, but I also like to buy herbs from Mountain Rose Herbs, and I'll put more information about my herb sources in the information box below. And I wanted to show off these beautiful wooden measuring spoons that my mother bought me. I like to use these to measure herbal infusions that I'm brewing because I don't use them for anything wet. So I use these exclusively for tea and herbs. And for red raspberry leaf infusion, I'll use about 1 heaped tablespoon. So now our infusion has probably been brewing for at least 10 minutes. So I'm going to reveal it and we can give it a taste. This mug is one of my favorite mugs for a casual, simple cup of tea or herbal infusion. It's just a basket infuser mug. I actually bought it at my local grocery store. And here you can see the infusion. Red raspberry leaf brews up a quite dark infusion. It actually has a pretty high level of tannin in it compared to other herbs. So it does sometimes taste or smell a little bit like black tea. So let's give it a taste. So now I have my mug of red raspberry leaf infusion, or red raspberry leaf tea as some call it, even though it isn't true tea. It smells rich and herbal. You can smell the tannin in it. like I said, it doesn't taste like raspberries, although I do sometimes like to eat raspberries with my cup of red raspberry leaf tea. But instead it has kind of a rich, minerally herby taste to it, similar to other kind of medicinal herbal teas, but it doesn't have any of that sharp taste that something like a mint tea or even echinacea can have. It's a very smooth, mineral, comforting taste, and it has that tannin in it that makes it taste almost like a cup of morning tea. I've been trying to drink a cup of this a day for the last couple of weeks. Early on in my pregnancy, as I said, I had a lot of trouble feeling sick, which is one of the reasons I haven't been around as much on social media or posting videos as regularly. I'm hoping that now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I'll get back to posting some videos. But who knows what's going to happen as the pregnancy goes on. I am due in December, and I don't really want this space to turn into information about my pregnancy and the baby. I want to keep this a channel for tea, and I want to keep my blog a channel for my other interests. And so because of that, I've started a separate blog, which I will link in the box below, that you can follow if you'd like to follow along with my pregnancy. Thank you for joining me this morning for this cup of herbal infusion and a special announcement. I hope I'll see you again here sometime. Bye.